Forget gurus. Forget anyone claiming to be an online business expert without going through the challenges of entrepreneurship themselves. The Real Money, Real Business podcast is here to prove the best insights in online business comes from your fellow online business builders. We dig into stories of entrepreneurs selling their business on the Empire Flippers marketplace so that you can learn how they made their business profitable, how they overcame obstacles, and what lessons they learned in their online journey. If you want to take your business and your knowledge to the next level, you've come to the right podcast. Let's get started.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the Real Money, Real Business podcast. We record these interviews so that potential buyers can learn more about the business and the seller to help them make an informed buying decision. If you would like to learn more about this business, including details like what type of business it is, how much revenue and profit it makes, and all of the assets included with the business, simply visit empireflippers.com/marketplace and search for this business's listing number, which you can find in the video thumbnail and in the description. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, you can click the link in the description to go straight to the listing. So without further ado, let's get into this interview. First up, let's learn a little bit about you. Can you tell us about your background in building and running online businesses?
We were English teachers before starting this platform, so we fully understand the education side of the business. At the same time, we built our very first website ourselves, which gave us a strong experience in technology. We also created viral content, learned how to market effectively, and stay closely in touch with our customers. Every part of the business that works well today, education, technology, marketing, customer service, was built piece by piece by my brother and me. We bootstrapped this business to 150x growth in just 5 years, starting with almost nothing. And today we have handed over nearly every task to our team, software, marketing, sales, and customer service. So the company runs smoothly without us. Even if my brother and I were not involved, nothing would change operationally because the system and the team are already in place.
Why are you selling the business now instead of keeping it and growing it further?
This business is already profitable and growing, but taking it worldwide requires bigger sources and a larger team. A buyer with the right resources can unlock that next stage much faster. For us, we enjoy building and creating. And after scaling this company from zero to where it is today, we are ready to focus on our next idea. So for us, it is about creating, exiting successfully, and moving on to build again.
Can you describe the amount and the type of work that you do on this business to maintain it?
Everything is systemized. The software team manages the platform, the content team produces ads, daily marketing, and the customer service and sales team handles student interactions. So as co-founders, we mostly focus on financials, overseeing campaigns, giving a strategic input on marketing, and launching new features. Altogether, we spend around 10 hours a week on management and strategy, while the team takes care of the operations.
So if you were to keep this business, what are some of the ways you would try to grow it?
The first priority would be expanding worldwide. The model is already proven, and taking it global would multiply the student base significantly. Alongside this, we would focus heavily on AI personalized learning, gamification, and engagement features that increase student satisfaction and retention. After these two, the next steps would be to introduce group lessons in addition to one-on-one lessons. Add new languages beyond English and run mascot-led campaigns, or we can say ROI campaigns, similar to what Duolingo does to strengthen engagement and brand identity. Finally, if possible, we would also open physical branches or classes in major cities to give the platform an offline presence alongside its online growth.
Right. And what would you say are the biggest risks with this business that buyers should be aware of?
Education is one of the most important and stable industries in the world. Families and individuals will never ignore it. Parents invest in their kids' future. Students need it for universities, and professionals need it for a better job opportunity. Especially with English, the demand only grows year by year. People learn English and languages in general to talk and interact with humans. AI can support the learning process, but how to communicate in a different language with a human must be learned from a human. The process is human centered by nature. Businesses and individuals want to practice with real people to prepare for real conversations. That makes this business naturally resistant to full AI replacement. AI will play a supportive role, personalization, gamification, extra practice. But the human connection will always be the core. As long as marketing is done well and the students are satisfied with quality teaching, the growth continues naturally and the risk level stays very low compared to many other business models.
How much support are you willing to offer the buyer who acquires this business?
We will be supporting during the transition and after the transition. Once the buyer learns the system, we will still remain available for any questions, support, or guidance at any time. Our goal is to make sure the new owner feels fully confident and can continue to grow the business successfully.
Are you open to negotiating something like an earn-out agreement?
Unfortunately, no. We are looking for a clean exit.
Okay, final question. If you had to put yourself in the shoes of a buyer, why is your business a business worth buying?
This business is more than just an app. It is a brand and a community. Students do not just log in for lessons. They feel connected, they trust it, and they recommend it to their friends. That's why we have achieved 150x growth in a few years, over 1,000 active paying students, thousands of satisfied learners with excellent reviews, a 20% referral rate and high retention, 600 plus 5-star ratings, providing a strong trust and satisfaction. On top of these achievements, this business has been around for 5 years, with growth that has kept going up every year and never went down. Considering this proven track record, the asking price compared to the size of the market and the scale of opportunity is minimal. It is rare to find an online education business with both financial performance and the emotional connection of a true brand. With the roadmap we've created, global expansion, AI-powered learning, group lessons, mascot-led campaigns, and potentially physical branches, a buyer with sources can scale it into a direct competitor to the biggest players in the industry. And the opportunity ahead is massive. The global English language learning market is forecasted to reach between $70 to $90 billion within this decade, growing at annual rates of 10 to 16% depending on format. Digital English learning alone is set to nearly double by 2030. On top of that, it is estimated that over 1.5 billion people worldwide are actively learning English right now. This shows that demand is not only huge, but also accelerating.
All right, everyone, thanks for listening. To learn more and see if this business is still for sale, head over to empireflippers.com/marketplace and search for this business listing number, which you can find in the video thumbnail and description. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, click the link in the description to go straight to the listing. Once you've unlocked this listing, you'll find everything you need to know about this business. So, thanks for joining us. See you next time.